Hello everybody. We're back once again for another story. And we're just going to start at the beginning of the book. We're going to do Peter Pan, The Curse of the Crew. So let's hop on into this one today. Alright, so here we go. There was nothing Smee hated more than gathering firewood. Not even swabbing the deck. For Captain Hook had given him his orders. The pirate was wandering through the woods when he smelled smoke. Smee chuckled. If somebody gathered wood for a bonfire, they'd done the work for me. In a nearby clearing, Smee found Peter Pan, Tinker Bell, Wendy, John, and Michael gathered around a crackling fire. Tell us a scary story, Wendy, Peter Pan said. A sly smile crossed Wendy's face. Have you heard the curse of the crew? The curse of the crow, not crew. Yeah, she asked. Boys shook their head. Long ago, there lived a wise old crow, Wendy began. Though he was wise, he envied the cleverness of people, since he could not compete with them. He cursed them instead. There were 4 signs that you had been cursed, Wendy continued. First, there would be bird tracks, then soot in the soap, and sudden spits of sneezes. But worst of all, what was the worst? The boys cheered. A single black feather would appear on your pillow, Wendy said. That means the crow had cursed you for life. Just then, a caw, caw, caw rang through the clearing. Everyone around the bonfire jumped. Smee, who was hiding in the bushes, was so scared that his knees started knocking. He grabbed the nearest pile of twigs and skedaddled all the way back to the Jolly Roger. Oh, Peter, Wendy said with a laugh. That was perfect timing. Caw, I should say. Peter grinned. He had noticed me hiding in the bushes and thought to give him a good scare. He was sure the pirate would be shaking the rest of the night. One more story, Michaels asked through a big yawn. I'm afraid not, young man, replied Wendy. It's bedtime for you. I'll put out the fire, Peter said, as he splashed a pail of water onto the bonfire. Peter had an idea. He beckoned John and Tink. I know how to teach that Smee a lesson once and for all, he began. But first we need a pine branch, some flowers, and all this soggy soot. Meanwhile, Smee had made his way back made it back to the Jolly Roger. Captain, Captain, he cried, breathless, as he ran onto the ship. What is it? The crocodile? Captain Hook shrieked. Jump. No, Smeed replied. It's the curse of the crow. He told the crew Wendy's story, and none of the other pirates were scared. Why, there aren't never been a crow in Neverland. One of the pirates jeered. But I heard one, Smee protested. While Smee was telling the pirates Wendy's story, Peter Pan, Tink, and John snuck onto the Jolly Roger. Peter whispered, Tink, you're up. Tink dipped the pine sprawl into a pile of wet soot. Then she flew around the ship, leaving dirty marks that looked like bird tracks. When Smee saw the marks, he gasped. Bird tracks, he exclaimed. It's the curse of the crow. But Captain Hook did not believe in curses. He just saw a big mess. You can call this ship shape. He bellowed, swab the decks at once, or you'll walk the plank. Smee scrambled to add soap powder to the pile of water. Pails of water. They'll see, he grumbled. The curse is real. Your turn, John, Peter whispered. Hurry. When Smee's back was turned, John dashed forward and sprinkled more soot into the pails. When the pirates started mopping the deck, they made a mess even worse. Oh no, Smee moaned, hiding his eyes. The crow's curse is happening, just as Wendy said it would. The cursed ship not fit to sail, one of the pirates said. The only curse you have to worry about is from me if you don't clean this up, Captain Hook growled. Now, Tink, Peter whispered. Tinkerbell grabbed a bunch of flowers and flew high in the air. Then she shook the flowers, sprinkling pollen all over the pirates. Nice, clean soap turned black and murky as mud. One of the pirates said anxiously, something strange is afoot. Yes, Hook muttered. Achoo! Sneezing, gasped Smee. The next stage of the crow's curse. But the pirates were sneezing so loudly that no one could hear him. Achoo! Achoo! Doomed! Smee howled between his sneezes. Now, see here, Captain Hook said when he sneezed. His sneezing fit finally died down. There is no curse of the crow. This is more like the work of a rascal. What do you mean, Captain? Smee asked. Peter Pan is trying to make fools of us all, Hook explained, searching the ship and sneezed. That scoundrel. Or seizing that scoundrel. Aye, aye, Captain, the pirate yelled. That's out of cue, Peter told the others. Away we go. Captain, look, Smee said in astonishment as he spotted two figures flying past the full moon. What did I tell you? Captain Hook gloated, pushing past Smee, making his way towards his cabin. I knew there would be an explanation for all this silliness. You were right, Captain, Smee said, breathing a sigh of relief. It was just Peter Pan, after all. It's not like anyone found a crow feather on his pillow. Now that would be real scary. Imagine being cursed for life. You imagine it, Captain Hook retorted. I'm going to bed. Captain Hook took his keys and unlocked the door to his cabin. Curse for life, he said with a chuckle and lit a candle. Poppycock. Then he sought a single dark feather right on his pillow. Captain Hook's face grew very pale. Peter Pan, he stammered. But how? The cabin had been locked, and Captain Hook had already seen him fly away. Perhaps the curse of the crow was real after all. Alright, cool. I hope you enjoyed that one. And until we meet again tomorrow to do another one, bye-bye for now.